joy of giving is possibly the best joy that anyone can experience in their lives. We're all engaged into various professions. Most of us are marketing professionals, many of us are into finance, many of us are into banking, and so many of us are into the human resource of companies. But however, what's the best joy that you can ever experience? The joy of sharing your knowledge, the joy of sharing your presence with somebody, the joy of sharing what you have with someone who probably does not have it. Now let's take an example. Now what would happen if you observed a close friend or a close family member who's in a rough phase or a rough patch of their life? What would you do to make them feel better? Is there anything you can possibly do? Oh yes, you can. Just giving them your time and just giving them your presence to make them feel better is the best joy you can ever give somebody. The joy of giving. Now the joy of giving basically works on how you feel within, on what you believe, your values, your principles. So the most important thing being that when you believe in yourself, only then can you make someone believe in themselves. And that would happen when you're ready to give yourself to somebody who needs you, or probably when you're ready to give something you have to someone that needs it. Now, there are so many of us in this world who have much more than the other person. In fact, we all have something which nobody else has. We are all unique existences in this world. Now, in order to satisfy that, or in order to fulfill what we call the unique existence, I think we need to share what we have within all of us. I think we need to give to the world, to what we have within all of us. So ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you all to engage and to indulge into the joy of sharing your knowledge, into the joy of giving, no matter what profession you are into. But the moment you give something to somebody, there is a different level of satisfaction, there is a different level of happiness, there is a different level of joy that you feel. Imagine going to, let's say, doing some charity. Do some charity. Let's say if you do some charity, you give out, let's say, a couple of books or a couple of old clothes. How do you feel after you do that charitable act? You might feel good. You might feel there's this kind of a satisfaction that you feel in your heart that, okay, today I just helped somebody. Today I just helped a couple of people get a better life or a better quality of life. You definitely feel good. That feel good factor is something that makes you feel relaxed and makes you feel motivated and makes you feel positive in your life. So as simple as that engage in the joy of giving, engage in sharing what you have within yourself, engage in sharing what you own and what someone else does not have. And remember, like I said before, the best investment is the joy of sharing your presence with somebody, of giving your time to somebody. Imagine if you probably could have the chance of giving your time to a person, and that person probably can feel good by your presence. What kind of satisfaction will you feel? Even if the person did not express that, okay, you know what, your presence makes me feel good. Well, even if that is not expressed, I think the kind of satisfaction you would get when someone shares their presence with another is something out of this world. So ladies and gentlemen, I would encourage all of you one last time, engage into the joy of giving. Just give, and give, and don't expect anything in return, because that is the time when you will actually be gifted, or that's the time when you will actually be given things beyond your expectations. You will get beyond what you expect. You will get the good deals in your business, you'll get good work in your companies, and if you're an entrepreneur or if you're a sole proprietor, you'll definitely boom, because when you share with the universe shares back with you. Remember, don't just be a giver, be a taker as well. And when you be a taker, when the universe gives it back to you, well, you always get a double return on your investment that you give to the society, that you give to the universe. So if you feel this has added some value to your life, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care, and don't forget, Learn to give. Learn to share what you have and learn to share your joy, your happiness, and be content and happy always. See you.